Bam. Sound check is good. Oh, yes. I ain't gonna lie. That sandwich just hit the spot.
Tuna?
Yeah, it was a tuna joint. Shout out to everybody that's jumping on. Yo, Big Ace, I see you. Willie Noble, I see you. D. Miss Jackson Media Group. Shout out to Dean. Yo, Dean, what's good, my brother? We had another Sunday at Dungeon Talk. I'm here. Spot Brooklyn.
I'm Nate.
Nate is I'm here with the mad podcaster. It's live and direct.
Always, every Sunday.
We're here with another Sunday. I hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. I just ate for the first time today. Yo, blessings, my dude. Blessings. Blessings. It's been a lot going on.
A whole lot.
It's been a lot going on between people coming home, people going in, society, the presidential stuff. It's been a lot of conversations. But on a lighter note, I went to Clyde Davis Institute, and I went to see Joey Badass.
Yeah, I seen it.
Joey Badass speak. So there was a moment, right? So I get into the place, I come in, and the very first front row is empty. Everyone is sitting like second row on. Now I walk on down, and I look, I see the whole front row open. So I go to the sound guy. I'm like, yo, what's up with the front rows? He was like, yeah, photographers and all that. I said, yo, y'all gonna have to kick me out. I sit in the front row. I take a seat. I'm the only one. So then another dude come like, yo, I was waiting for somebody else to do it. White dude came, mad people came. And then there's this lady named Sophia Chan that really worked with Wu-Tang, ODB. She came and she kept eyeing me like, whose son? Excuse me, whose son? Because son he just came in a set. Whose son? But the interesting thing about that day, right? They had this whole thing about being in the room, being in the space. When you in the room and taking your opportunity. So a dude was asking a Q&A, and he was like, yo, do you got any positions? He's talking to Joey Badass, with your new company. Do you got any positions open? Do you have... And the host, Naomi Graham, was like, nah, we not doing that here. You ain't gonna do that, blah, 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 blah. And put son on blast. Like, cameras is out, put son on blast. And there's this actor, man. I think he's from Kenya. I don't want to mess his name up. He was in The Wire. He does a few different movies. I forgot his name. He yelled out, nah, I disagree. You shoot your shot wherever you at. And I love that moment, bro, because...
Did you shoot your shot?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I didn't shoot my shot. I didn't talk to Joey during the set. Because I knew everybody was going to chase Joey down. But you know what I did?
You waited?
No. I spoke to everybody else that I knew who was in the room. See, one thing about people, they want to get into the room. But they don't know who in the room. So they always chasing the celebrity. But I got the story continues. So I didn't go to Joey at all. Soon as it was over, everybody went to Joey. I went to the director of NYU, spoke to him, chopped it up. He told it, let's talk. I went to Naomi, who was an executive at RCA. Oh, yeah, shake. Went to Sophia Chan. Oh, we're Wu-Tang, blah, blah. I went to all the other figures in the room. And then when I left, I posted the Joey clip, right? Posted the Joey clip. They DM me. Joey and them DM me. Yo, thanks for the joint. That's when I said, yo, I wanted to reach out to you, but I know you got bum rush. I'm not in the space for that. I want to talk some... What did they do? Send over the email. Yo, let's talk. Let's situate something. Voila. Timing. Timing is everything, B. Timing is everything. But it was I really like the fact that, you know, son said, yo, shoot your shot. And if I had to reiterate something different to that dude, I'd be like, shoot your shot, but time your shot. And that's for everybody out there. Time your shot, bro. Because people be wanting to shoot as soon as they get the rock. You could be down court. You got the whole 24 on the clock. And you rush in to shoot your shot just because you got the rock. Sometimes you got to see the floor like, all right, I got 24 on the clock. I'm going to run this down here. I'm going to play the wing for a little bit. Soon as nobody see me, I'ma cut cross, get the pass. I might not even take a shot. I might just lay it up, son. Just lay it up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful about how you take your shot, man. So everybody out there, take your shot, but make the shot count, man. Like make your odds.
Take your time.
Make your odds. Yeah, make your odds.
I don't know. Me? You know me. I don't know about that, man. I'm going to play the room, though. I'm going to play the room. That room, I'm going to play. I might not know who's in there, but I'm going to play that room.
See, and then that's...
I'm going to play that room.
Now, there's individuals like you, yourself, who... It don't matter who's in the room.
No, it don't.
You gonna work the room.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna work the room.
I'm going to work that room. So by the time I get to that guy up there, I done talk to everybody in the spot. And I done connect dots. You know, I go out with people and they be like, yo, why you ain't with him? What I'm with him for? I'm with him all day. I'm going to, you know, network in the room. I want to see what's in there. People that's sitting there, you don't know who you talking to.
That's right. That's real.
You don't know who you talking to. And they spark up a conversation sometimes because they want to know why you did that.
Yeah.
So I'm listening. Yeah, I want to know why you here too.
Yeah. And how you carry yourself helps a lot of
That's right.
How you carry, because when you walk into a room, you could see the fans.
Yeah.
You can see the fans. You can see the ones that looking for the opportunity. One thing that bothers me a lot in spaces like that, which I be trying to tell people, like, I get it. This is probably like your first time here. When someone that a celebrity. I was trying to find a different way to say it, but a celebrity. When you see a celebrity, I hate the glue look, like the
It's stuck.
like, you know what I'm saying, like the whole when I see the wave of the room and I'm like this, I'm over here like, yo, and 90% of the time, 90%, maybe 80% of the time, people, I've been in those spaces, and sure enough, it'll gravitate my way.
It's only right. It's only right. You ain't there to you there to chill, but you there to work.
To work, yes.
You understand? So you working, but your way. So I look around and I see, like, I'm not chasing nobody. I know somebody's gonna say something, so I just start just working. I don't just, like, the stars I don't really care about. Like, that's not amusing. Somebody in this crowd is connected to one of them stars.
Yeah, most definite. Mr. CEO said you gotta read the room. You do. You gotta read the room, right? You gotta read the room. But what I like to do, I read the room, but I want you to read me. And I want you to read what I'm giving off. I've been in places where I'll walk in and I won't dap the person that everybody want to dap. How you doing? Bless. And I'm off. Yo, that dude will be like, who that little motherfucker?
Why ain't say what's up?
Why? Sure enough, they make their way. Hey, what up, man? How you doing, man? And who you know here? Like, oh, I'm with so okay. And you start chopping it up. So you want to get the room read. You want to read the room, but you also want to have a type of reading in the room you in. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to be a book. Not just be there looking for a book. Because you could tell when somebody's in there like, okay, you just got into these spaces. You know what I'm saying? You're not familiar in these spaces, or you mesmerized in those spaces. You can see it.
I have fun in there, bro. I have fun in there. Believe me, I have fun in a room that I don't know nobody. Because I'm going to network. Somebody's going to listen to my bullshit. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you a question, Nate. Let me ask you a question. Speaking on the same topic, in some of the spaces that you've been in, was there a moment or a story or something that happened that you could share that involved you coming in encounter with someone and people looking at you like, yo, you spoke to so and so, or you was with so and so?
Yeah, I went to a MLB event with somebody, and like the person I was with was like, he was somebody, cause the MLB just invites certain people that's making noise in New York City, and I walked in there and the person started bugging out because I wasn't even with him. I just started walking around,
Making your way.
making my way. Said like,
Making
yo,
my
what
way
up?
downtown, walking back homebound.
And I started like doing things like they like, yo, you was kicking it with him? Yeah, I'm kicking it with people that play baseball like they my mans. We chilling, we just laughing and joking. Everybody else trying to get to them, and they like, yo, how you got over there? I'm like, I just went and chilled, just talked. And the person I was with was like, yo, you was really running around like you knew people in there. Listen, that's what you do. You got a network. I'm not here with you, like I'm with you, but I'm not with you. You know, I'm not starstruck, so I don't really care who's in that room. We gonna have a good time. I'm gonna make sure when you leave, you're gonna be like, yo, that kid right there, he cool as hell, yo.
Yeah.
I ain't, like, you could read the room. You know the people that's thirsty in there.
Yeah.
You know they thirsty.
You could tell.
Listen.
And if we could tell, the person that you trying to get next to could tell. That's what I try to tell people. Like how you look, the room sees it. The room sees that, and when they see that, you're gonna get left. You're gonna be kept in that space. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get kept in that space. You got to be able to maneuver in those type of spaces.
Love walking in spots like that. Go into spots where you don't know people and just work, man. Network. That network is gonna take you far, man.
Yeah.
And you ain't gotta say too much, cause they want to know who you know. They want to know who you know, how you got in here.
What you doing?
Yeah.
Like who's that?
Yeah. You know, I
that?
sit in spots and they be like, yo, what you doing here? I be like, chilling. Chilling, bro.
Chilling.
Just chilling. Seeing what's up. Seeing what I could get into next.
Straight up. C-Mac says, same here, fam. Most definite.
Yeah, you have to, man. You gotta work, man. You want it, you gotta work. And it works. You just gotta get in. You gotta get in.
Speaking of wanting it and gotta work, I feel like a lot of people in this era don't really understand that they don't really want it per se. You know what I'm saying? They want the benefits of it, but they don't want it. But the presentation of it is easier to portray or present. Like the chase. People like the chase. They like the hunt. You know, the journey of, but not really getting there.
They really don't want it, but you really can't want it if you're not like putting the effort to go get it. You could talk about it, but if you ain't doing it, nothing's gonna happen. So that by the time you keep talking and talking, you're still in the same boat. There's nothing prosper. People do a lot of things very differently. You know, when they say hunting, you don't kill nothing because you never hunted. So you gotta search to hunt. So when you search, people don't understand it's not gonna be given to you.
Yes.
It's never gonna be given to you.
It's not gonna be given
You know,
to you.
there's a lot of things that's not gonna be given to you. You gotta want it, you gotta work, and you gotta keep going at it.
Yeah.
You know, that like people that do things, and there's people in the circle that be like, oh, you ain't gonna do it. Those are the ones you gotta get rid of, because they don't wanna hunt.
They don't wanna hunt.
They there for the benefit. And you just gotta keep going.
You do.
You gotta keep going. It's not gonna stop.
I hear a lot of people use like the phrase and the metaphor like, yo, I'm hungry, B. I'm hungry. And I know it's semantics and I know it's a phrase meaning, you know, I'm grinding, I want. But when you actually hungry, if you actually hungry, you actually put in the steps and the measures to fulfill that appetite. I never someone told me they're hungry and they have a seat. Yo, I'm hungry. just have a seat. Like turn on a show. Man, I'm hungry, B. Like and then turn on the show and then go to sleep. Wake up.
Their work
like,
ethic is gone,
like,
man. It's
I'm
no
hungry.
good, man.
No, you hungry, you open up cabinets.
That's right.
If you starving, you might even start like hungry, you take the measures to fulfill it. And I think the phrasing is the promotion. Yo, son, I'm hungry, bro. Like
I do anything.
People live in that presentation of the yo, I'm hungry, son. I'm on it, bro. Like and I'm not coming for anybody. It's just perspective, y'all. But I get a lot of artists that like just because you recorded 5 songs, that don't make you hungry, bro. You talented. You recorded. Not everybody could rap, write, and record a record. Even if it's trash. Even if it's hot garbage. Even if it's hot garbage. There's some people who can't write hot garbage, can't write at all, can't rap, can't spit it, and can't record. So you're talented. You are talented. But that don't mean you hungry because you exercised your talent. Exercising your talent don't mean you hungry, bro.
A lot of people who say, "Oh, I'm starving. I'm starving." How you starving? You ain't do nothing. You still chilling. You still chilling. You ain't doing nothing to go over the hump of you chilling. So you did 5 songs, and your 5 songs is in the same spot. You ain't trying to push them. You ain't trying to do nothing.
Yeah.
People, listen, man. People don't want to work. They want people to work for them. So. You understand?
That's real.
So
that's
when
real.
they work for if I'm working for you, what are you doing for yourself? They're not striving to better themselves. They waiting on somebody to better them. So my work ethic is like, I'm not gonna stop until I get up. If I gotta do it more than you, we got a problem.
We got an issue.
We got a big issue.
I'm straight up.
So if your work ethic is not like mine, I know it might not be. But if I'm going hard and you chilling, this is not going nowhere.
We ain't doing that.
We in the same predicament. You know what? You in the same predicament, not me.
Not me. Yeah. You in the same.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that's when people say I'm hungry.
They said, preach, Nate. Preach, Nate.
You never was hungry.
You
wasn't hungry.
How you hungry? I cooked the meal.
That's right.
I bought the meal.
Served it to you. I might have served it to you, and I gave you a platter to eat it.
And I decorated the table, gave you utensils, and you won't wash a dish?
Listen, not even wash it. You ain't even put it in the sink.
So I said, forget wash it.
You understand?
You ain't even put it in the sink. You just left it.
You just left it there like, yo, he good. We got this. We got this. That French comes in again.
Yo, I like that. Someone said they don't even put it in the plate.
You know, and a lot of people like expect you to do things for them. Oh, we got to do this. We got to do that. It don't work like that.
It don't.
Because if we working together, we're working together to strive to get where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
So when people say, yo, we did this. No, you didn't do anything. You're still doing the same thing we was trying to do. You do a business, it's together.
Together, we working on
you
this
understand?
together.
So that's why I don't understand when people say I'm starving. You would never come at me and say you're starving. To me, we always been starving. We starving to get to the top. And a lot of people don't want that. They say they want it, but you really don't. You're gonna sit there and look at me like, yo, we starving. No, you starving. I ain't starving.
And how you stay? Miss Jackson said, "Nah, you want me to feed you too?" How you like the phrase "starving," and it's like individuals are turned down, and I'm using metaphor. They want the steak, and it's like, yo, I got some noodles and tuna fish right here for you, bro. Nah, I don't want that. I need to shoot to the top. They want 5-star meals off the gate and not even work towards to get that reward.
Listen, that 5 stars is your reward.
It's the reward.
That's the reward.
It's the
so
reward.
Whatever you get put in front of you, you should just eat it.
If you're starving.
And that's another word. If you're starving. So that means you're not starving. You're just being greedy. You know what? Your greed is gonna kill you because I just threw it at you to see if you're gonna eat it. So this is how they fish you. I'm gonna fish you now. You know how people, Spud, the crazy part is I don't know how to fish. So old man always told me, when you fish and you hook them, you gotta keep it there. Pull it up, ring them in. This is how I know when people are starving, when you put it on the table.
See what they do with it.
You see what you do with it.
See what you do with it.
If you look at it like, nah, that's not it. Or we get a lot of money and you ask me you wasn't appreciative of the money that I gave you. You want more.
You want more.
And you didn't work for it. So it's like you lose a lot of people with money.
Now a flip side to the starving, and I probably got the meal. This is one, and when I asked an individual, and I asked the individual this question, I asked him this question, and the reason why I asked this individual this question because I wanted to see their response. Why should I help you? Just because I can? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
why, like you not giving me nothing. You're not even being sociable, cool with me. Offering, we're not building. You're not adding on. You're not. So why? Why should I feed you per se? Why should I help you get a meal? And he was stuck.
But you know why he's stuck? Cause he only wants help.
He
That's all he wants. He know people know when you sitting at a table and you in position, they coming for that help. You know when nobody's around when there's nothing to feed.
yeah.
So when there's nothing to feed,
Yeah.
there's nobody around. You get in a situation, nobody's around. But when you in a situation, everybody know how to get you.
And then the plot it thickens. Now there's people that I had no business or wanting to, no reason why I should help that I help. There's a lot of people that I give them advice, spend time with them, talk to them, help them out, whatever, read contracts, whatever the case may be. And they'll utilize my time, right? So we're gonna keep it a metaphor. I give them a meal. Oh, you hungry? Okay, I'm gonna give you this meal. Oh, you even want greens with that? All right, I'll give you a little bit of greens. Here, take a little bit of greens. And then they'll take this meal off, eat it, and then go pay for the same meal
That you just gave.
that I just gave you for free, that you threw some of it in the trash.
Cause they ain't like what you said.
Or you left it on the table. You left it on the table. You ain't eat all of it. And then you go and buy the whole meal over there. And then you be like, yo, but they didn't add the greens you gave me. Why is that? I can't pump with you. I can't pump with you.
You know, people's greed kills them, bro. People's greed kills them because they think that you steering them the wrong way. And you gave them free. You gave it to them for free.
I don't even think it's staring in the wrong way. People value fame.
It's not.
People value fame more than anything. So I might not be famous. And it ain't even financially people gauge you more. It's fame. Yo, I can't tell you, bro, how many times, this kills me. I could say something to someone and then they'll send me the post from somebody else saying like, yo, you need to check this out. Son saying something deep. Bro, I'd be like, I said that to you last year, bro. Now Jay said it. It's something.
That's the trend. It's the fame.
So and so said it. Now it's some. Ross said it. It's something like, bro, I've been saying this for years, and then you had the nerve to send it back to me, so you wasn't listening.
He had no attention to listen to.
You wasn't listening. If you do that, you know what I'm saying?
I learned, Spud. You know, you get knowledge. You take bits and pieces from people. But you can't listen to everybody because everybody's gonna feed you. Some people feed you bullshit.
Yeah.
That bullshit is not. You know, when you genuine and you give them the knowledge that they need, they still gonna go out and check if you was telling the truth. Not knowing.
I don't even think they check, bro.
No, they check.
Nah,
but trust me.
They don't even check. They take what they want to take from it, but as soon as someone else with what they value, they could say bullshit. And that's everything.
A lot of people don't understand that what you just told them for free, that man that's up there with the fame, he just told you his part, but bullshit at the end that you really like.
That you like. You live and die by it.
Yeah, you didn't even know what he just told you. It was just cool that it was said from somebody else that got fame. Fame kill a motherfucker. Word. That's another thing. I want to be famous. You want to be famous. How can you be famous if you're not striving to be famous?
Be famous. You ain't doing none of the steps.
You ain't even taking. You know, Spud, on the ladder, if you look at it, I always told you that. The guy that's going up is white, and the guy that's falling is black. And people don't realize that. And I always use that, not to say it like in a way.
I know what you mean.
I just use it like, you know, these steps, you got to go up. So when you fall back, why did we just go up these ladders to fall back? You changed your whole, you changed everything on those steps to get to that guy that was nowhere near the right,
Nowhere.
nowhere near the steps that you wanted to go.
Yo, shout out to everybody. I'm gonna go to the feed. I see the feed. Yo, shout out to JP, the storyteller, Crash the Industry, Renegade. I see you. Tony Bosco.
Bosco, what up, Bosco?
What's going on?
Tomorrow, Bosco birthday, yo.
I see Miss Marty on there. Salute to everybody. JP said, "Yo, Spud, do you manage artists too?" So I don't really manage artists because artists don't listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. Artists don't listen, but I do work agreements with artists, so we could work together. But as far as like management, I don't really per se manage any artists. Just in my journey with management, a lot of the artists that I worked with, when it was time to manage them, they got my role confused, and I because I was passionate about it, it got messed up. So I do work agreements. Just for anybody out there, I do work agreements. Like we could work together on something, but and it would be unfair for me to manage someone. I'm gonna be honest with you. It would be a little bit unfair for me to manage someone because I do a lot of different things, and when I got energy in something, something gets neglected. I'm just being truthful. You know what I'm saying? Something gets neglected, so I wouldn't even dare. Beyond Unique. Much love, hugs and kisses. So, but it's interesting, man. This time and artists, because I get a lot. I get a lot of artists reaching out and you know I get that same storyboard like, yo, Spud, I'm hungry, and I'm like, okay, you hungry. What does your hunger do for me? Like there's no thought of like, yo, Spud, I'm hungry. I want to get to this meal. Help me get there, and we could eat together and grow. It's rare someone pitches that to me. I kid you no lie. It's rare someone says, "Yo, let's get to this together." It's like, "Yo, bro, I'm the one. I need to be this. I'm hungry. I need studio. Yo, I get a whole bunch of like they list their whole I needs, and there's no. I'm not in the equation. I just got like the chef suit on. It's like, what meal you want? There's no. It's like a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? It's like a restaurant. It's like, yo, you hungry, and I'm a restaurant, and I could serve meals, and then you get your meal and you walk out. There's no place for me in a lot of people's pitches to me. It's rare. It's really rare. Like when you came to me, and it was in a corporation. Like, yo, Spud, I got this idea. I want to do it was a lot of we can.
It's because
I don't get we's a lot, bro.
You know why? I know that the idea, even when we talk, like, besides dungeon talk, it's like, you know, it's always a we. It can't be just me because you're part of it. So if I can't pitch it to somebody else, why wouldn't I pitch it to you? So we can do it. We. Not nobody else.
It's we.
Yeah. It's got it. So that we, you're not involved. So people just want to, that greed, because that's greed. I need. What about me? What about him? So when it's all of us, that's why I keep telling you to fish. Once you hook them,
gotta reel it.
You know, yeah, bring it back quickly.
Bring it back quick. Renegade Revolver says sometimes you gotta mess with people who mess with you, and you know that was one thing that messed me up, was messing with people that messed with me, and getting confused that they weren't messing with me because they messed with me. They were messing with me because what I can do for them. So it wasn't messing with me. It was messing with what I could get done.
But that's majority of the time.
And it gets great because you like, okay, they rock with me. And it's like, you don't really rock with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't really, like...
You know, not to
cut me off.
Remember how you said yesterday, you sit in a room and you allow people to come in the room last week? Spud, the people in that room, you gotta earn to get in the room. So the more I give you, the more the people in the room take. The more the people in the room see. They don't really want it. They know they need. which they need is not what you need. It's what they want.
What they want.
They know that you in sitting somewhere or doing something that they really need. You know, that's when they say your friend. Listen, you know, I pitched this to you, which I know numerous, like a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I know what they need, not what they want. So when they come, you know, people ask me, yo, how do you sit next to him? It's my man. I don't look at him because I need. We know, like, it ain't about that.
Yeah.
It's a different thing when you talk, and you can't do it with a lot of people that you say are the people that you want to help. Because they are just, let me get it. Let me get it. You hungry, though.
You're hungry.
Always remember, you keep saying you hungry.
I'm hungry.
So I don't really care too much about that, but like, you can't help everybody.
You can't, and I do want to say for the record, like, there's been people, a lot of people, that I've helped, or, and we're gonna keep it in metaphor terms, given a meal to, that I know don't care nothing about me. But what I do is I give you the chance to prove me wrong. I'm gonna give you this plate. Let me get this plate. I'm gonna see what you do with that plate. I'm gonna see how you value that meal. Because now, if that's what it costs me, I'd rather it cost me that one meal, that plate right there, than me totally embrace you, invest in time, energy, thoughts, money, whatever the case is, and then it costs me the world more. Take that plate, let me see what you do with it. And then sometimes I see them, they eating around the chicken, they throw the chicken away, cool. And they leave the plate. They leave the plate. They don't even put it in the sink. Leave the plate. I'll take that plate up. You don't gotta ever worry about it.
No,
I'm not even gonna beef. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Dish it off. Wash the plate. Put the plate back. It costs me that. I take my losses right there at the table.
You can't eat with everybody.
You can't.
Everybody can't eat at the table you eat at. You know, it sound good. You know, but everybody can't eat at that table. You sit him on that other side of the table and see if he gonna take the plate and put it away.
Put it away.
Majority of the times he looking at your plate to see who's eating at your table, to see if he can get a piece of their shit, cause they ain't at the table. So when they at the table, they don't deserve to be at the table because you just want to know what's the benefits to be at the table. I'm not gonna feed you. I'll show you how to go get the food.
I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you. 50. The real
Cuzzo, what up,
BK
Cuzzo?
Man said, bless up. He was like, real recognized, real. Salute you. We got a question. Renegade Revolver said, have you ever been burnt by an artist or a label and had to double back and had to double back to you? Yes, I sure have. I'm gonna give a true to life. I could give a lot of them, but I'm gonna give one. And we reconciled. We actually got on a live together and spoke about it a few years ago. But there was this young brother, there was this dude I was locked up with named Ant, and my studio just started clicking. Like, the studio was up, momentum was happening, you know what I'm saying? MTV was involved, so I was catching some momentum. And he said, yo, I know this young kid, I was at a party, he was freestyling. Son is like, I think he was like 13. Young kid, all he did was freestyle. Introduced me to him, I was like, yo, listen, you gotta learn how to write. You gotta learn how to. So from 13 to 15, I worked with him. Talking about recording hours, formulating style. Then we did photo shoots, video shoots. Was taking him around, getting him used to being an artist. We did a record. Forgot the name of the record. The record got played on Power 105. DJ Willie something or whatever his name played it, and Rock Nation was just bubbling. So they really just announced J. Cole as a signee. So there was a lady named Brenda Williams over there. I don't know where she at in the world, but I ended up getting her contact, and I sent her his music, and she was like, yo, he sounds like Wu-Tang. Because he was a young kid, and that was cool. He rhymed real metaphoric, philosophical. So I went back to the studio, and then my man Bebo was involved. I said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get a singer. And we're going to have you rap how you been rapping. We're going to decorate everything around you, so don't change. So we wrote a whole nother record, got that record. That record started getting played on the radio. I think it played for like a month. And Rock Nation was like, yo, we interested. We interested. And this was the first artist that I actually shopped without even realize I shopped him. This was the first artist I shopped. The first time I ever shopped anything outside of me. Because when I had the studio, I was only working with me. Because the studio was originally just an independent label, not a studio for the public. And the lady was like, y'all paperwork is straight? So now this is my first. So I said, let me run back and do the paperwork. So I went back to him, and this is when I was like, what? So he was like, yeah, write up the contract. I wrote up the contract, and I asked for 15%. And he hit me back, and he was like, yo, 10% is the normal. 10% is the norm. And I said, yo, I want 15%. And he refused to sign the contract with me for 15%. And that's when I realized 2 years of investing my time, energy, insight, studio, recording, everything, investing all that, I was shortchanging myself taking 15%. Shortchanging myself, bro. I was definitely deemed 50% of that deal. If not more. My value. And I couldn't get 15%, bro. So I told him, you know what? This is what you do. I told Cole Brenda Williams, I said, if y'all want to work with Young Boy, do your thing. You know what she said? This was the first time I ever heard this. Nah, when we reached out to you, we wanted what y'all got. We didn't just want him. We wanted what y'all got. I told him and his people, yo, y'all could do the deal on your own. 3 months later, I get a call. They want to have a meeting. They had a meeting in the studio. And he's like, yeah, you were right. I could do the 15%. And I'm just looking at it like, yo, bro, I can't look past that. If we could have this discrepancy for 15%, imagine 15 mil. And I washed my hands. And everybody was like, nah, don't wash your hands. That's a good situation with Rock Nation. One thing about me, bro, I'm not taking a situation because it's a good situation. I got to feel good about it. I don't care if the world feels it's bad. If I personally feel good about a situation, I do it. That's how I work. If I feel good about it, they be like, yo, it's a $1 million situation. I don't feel good about it. They could keep that. And I washed my hands, bro. And that was my first time experiencing. Not my last. Surely not my last, but my first time. What the feed said, in Dungeon Talk, so accuse you guys of being witches or something. Nah, Dungeon Talk. If this is your first time on Dungeon Talk, this is what we have, living room conversation. And we invite everybody in, man, to share.
Or is it a Diddy type of thing? Damn,
that yeah.
Yeah, wow, whoever you are, you wildin'.
Nah, no. And speaking GSM was good. Speaking on the Diddy thing, right? Yeah, you saw Luke, what Luke said? I dig what Luke was saying. You know what I'm saying? Luke said something, and I don't want to. I'm just talking smack. Now we get you.
That smack ain't cool, man. That smack ain't cool, man. And, I don't know who you are, but that smack ain't. Listen, man.
They said that smack ain't cool. That smack ain't
you
cool.
Supposed to come on here talking nice, man. I don't know who you is, man. That's crazy. You said the Diddy, like, damn. Could have said something else, man.
You know, the Diddy thing, right? People are so caught into the marketing of this smear campaign, and not really the facts. The facts of the situations are very gray. Very gray.
He's gonna come home.
He gonna get that pardon.
He's gonna come home.
He gonna get that pardon. I ain't gonna say it, man. I'm gonna say it. I'm blowing it up.
He coming home.
I'm gonna blow it up right now.
He coming home.
Y'all heard this from me right now. I'm blowing it up. Trump, they working on a pardon.
What, did he?
I'm saying it right now. I don't got no NDA. I don't care. I don't got no NDA. They working on a pardon. I said it. If I come up missing tomorrow, y'all know why, right? I said it. They working on that pardon.
I knew that was gonna happen though. I think Dirk's gonna come home.
I don't know about Dirk.
I'm telling you.
Nah. Dirk's situation a little different.
If Diddy get a pardon,
Diddy gonna get? They working on a pardon because a lot of the Senate. I'm saying a little bit
trying
too
to
much.
fry him.
No, it was there.
Yeah, I know.
They was there.
You seen? I don't know who that dude was that they showed. The black dude with the glasses. You seen that? That was smashing all the ladies in there.
Nah, I ain't.
There was. I don't know his name, but he was in there wilding too on them, and now he exposing the women in the Senate that was doing all the foul stuff. But they all down with it.
They was all
down with it, man.
It goes back to that lawsuit. That lawsuit, you know what I'm saying?
Liquor?
This is what it all stems
corny,
from.
Bro.
It all stems from the lawsuit, you know what I'm saying? It all stems from the lawsuit. They didn't care about nothing that was going on. I mean, they didn't care. They was there. They was there.
You know, Spud, not to even change up on that. You know, I don't like to talk politics, man.
I did.
But I gotta bring it up, man.
Okay, I want to hear.
Because people are really mad at Kamala didn't win, and I don't understand why you're mad. Like, for the past couple of 3 years, or going on 4, what has changed in America? Do you guys have more money? Did she put more money on the table for you guys? She helped people that you can't even go to their country to live. And they saying, oh, Trump is going to ban abortion. Trump is going to... I even hear people saying they get texts about slavery. My God, people, man. You guys got to wake up, man. Wake up, man. For the benefit of your kids and your family, wake up, man. Stop listening to all the things that's being said and look at the facts, man. Just look at the facts. Your kids are not going to have nothing if you guys don't wake up. If you're still listening to people about slavery. I never was in slavery. Was you in slavery?
No, I wasn't in slavery as we know it. No.
You understand? I'm just saying.
No, I wasn't.
Or even with the abortion, that was the first thing, whoever voted, that was the first thing on the voting ballot when you switch the paper around. It's yes or no.
You know what bothered me about this election? You know what bothered me about this election that we as a people didn't see clearly is how the separation in the division of the vote as a people. We're in this we in shambles as a people. Now let's break this down like the work site. This is a metaphor for the work site, right? You got front office, right? Then you got the warehouse, or you got the people on the floor, right? The warehouse is gonna run how the warehouse is the front office is gonna run. Whoever's in there, whatever the case may be, right? And then they offer the front office tells the warehouse, hey, for the next supervisor of this department here, it's gonna be me and him, and we have different work submissions or things that we're gonna administrate, and we tell everybody, yo, vote for what you want and how you feel. And then we in the warehouse, now we in a discrepancy with each other, whether it's family, relatives, friends. You vote for this guy because he says, yo, we installing new bathrooms, and I vote for this person because they said they're gonna raise pay, whatever the case may be. And then whoever wins up top, right? And now what happens at the win, down here, we never settled how we working down here. And people cannot see the play as long as, I don't care who's in office. I don't care who's in office, bro. For my life of living, my 45 years on this earth, Jordan when he came back, 4-5, rocking the 4-5. My 45 years on this earth, and my cognitive years, which is probably like, 38 cognitive years of the election, we as a people, the warehouse, not front office, the warehouse, we've always been in shambles. That is the operation. As long as we cannot get into no accord down here, our missions, our viewpoints, all those things will never be pushed. They will not take it serious in prison. When one of the worst things that they hate, when front office is doing whatever they doing in the prison, and we could be at odds. It could be a race war. It could be whatever. When we fast, when we say, yo, we ain't eating, and the whole jail, I don't care, you white, you black, you Spanish, you Bloods, you Crip, you Niata, you Muslim, I don't care what you are. If we say, yo, hunger strike, we ain't eating, demands get made. You know why? Because when the warehouse unites, front office gotta listen. Because the power structure moves waves.
So you see how you just said that? When you unite, people are not united. The people that are here are just listening to stupidity. They're not united. You can't move forward if you're not listening. You're assuming over something that you have no idea what's going on. You're not listening. You're worried about, oh, they doing this and that. How do you know? You're not listening. You're people gonna do this and do that. Whoever's sitting on a place is gonna tell you anything they want you to hear. And you guys just run with it. And majority of the time, listen, man, this lady sat there and said nothing. She only gave you a free rap concert. She gave you a whole rap concert. She gave you Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Beyonce, Eminem, whatever you wanted, and did nothing for this world. She did nothing, bro. She did nothing. I'm a working man. You're a working man. You pay taxes. Mm-hmm. You wasn't given $350 every week for free.
No.
So the people that did come in here got $350. You can imagine how long that money was gone. Now the people in North Carolina or wherever the hurricane was, FEMA didn't have no money to give them, bro.
No money to give them, yeah.
Why is that?
No money to
First
give
time
them.
in history that FEMA can't feed American citizens. FEMA? That's another scam. You global warming? How much global warming y'all been fighting? Same way as slavery. Same way as slavery. Oh, we giving these people this. But we've been fighting the same fight for almost 500 years. And nothing's going to change. Because there's nobody that we could put together like could unite us and be chill and listen and look forward. You know how you say, oh, it's only one of us. We just need one. But we need a lot of them because people don't listen. They have no idea what's going on. They so brainwashed that they'll try to make you do hatred stuff.
Yeah.
And that's not the way to live because these kids are not raised this way.
Yeah.
They don't know what slavery is. They taught something that they don't have no idea what that means. So it's more ignorant when you tell them you're going to get slaved than go to a cotton field. You're going to tell a kid that he's going to a cotton field?
Now, yeah, I wouldn't compare me personally in this day and age, right? He said they put foreigners against each other right now. Yeah, they did. I wouldn't compare. Like I hear a lot of comparison to this election, even Trump. I hear a lot of comparisons to him to Hitler, and yada yada. Yo, bro, this shit was reality TV at its finest.
At the best.
And for us as a people to compare the degree of this man, or however you view him, to compare him to the idea or the concept that we will be going, shows us how much as a people we got comfortable, that we feel entitled,
yes,
and how blind we are to the facts that for how long the situation has been existing, how we've been living, how we've been viewed, so that's the thing with this election for me. It's like people were so lost in the campaign. It's a show.
It's a big show.
Showmanship. It is a show. It is like the preliminary hearing of a trial where the DA go and your lawyer go and they present to the jury. It's a show. Who puts on the best show? And they playing off our passion our situations, our circumstances, our prides, our religion. Even white folks. White folks are probably he played so much into a demographic. He played so much into a demographic that has never had any attention. That and I don't want to even say redneck, but I'm using that as a phrase. TikTok, just chill TikTok. TikTok be ready to shut us down, but I'm using that as a phrase. He targeted a demographic who never had a voice because typically your skin pushed you over the fence. You was good because you was already white,
Yeah.
but then he targeted that. You know what I'm saying? So not just us getting played, a lot of people getting played with this campaign. It's marketing, bro.
That's all it is.
It's
But
business, man.
You know, Stephen A. Stephen A. said it the best. Stephen A. said it the best. The guys that's in the stands and the audience are all billionaires. They laughing. You know, they laughing because we're not really paying attention. And like you said a few minutes ago, our culture is very comfortable. They're very comfortable. They have no idea what's going on. They're just comfortable because they get a little piece. You could get more than what you're doing than that little piece if you listen. And we bond together, Spud. You know how? Just stick together.
Yeah.
But you know what we do? We hurt each other. We do things. Then you teach it to your kids, who have no idea, which they could change the world when they grow up, because these kids are smart.
Yeah.
These kids are very smart. They just need, their guidance, they're going to be okay if they stay doing what they need to do. Our peoples is just very, very happy to be, they comfortable. They're very comfortable.
Yeah, man.
You can't be comfortable in this world, bro.
You can't.
The more they give you, the more you guys want. That's the greed on that plate. He gave you a little bit, but now you want more. So now the lady, you asked her a question and she kept telling you everything that she went through. She didn't have no game plan. She called audibles every time. I use it as a football analogy. All she did was call audibles and tell you all the things that they go by too. Because the Democrats and the Republicans, they the same. They human. I know nobody in their right mind that's going to tell a lady to do anything with their body. I don't know.
You know, I get how disturbing that. I get how disturbing that is, right? I'll also get if someone feels that is inhumane, I can understand that. I could understand, not understanding to the point that I agree. And I think as people, that is what keeps us in shambles. Not being able to understand and coexist with, yo, this is what you believe? I don't believe in that. That's your thing. We argue the point to show face to try to force the turn of opinion. That's where we are as a people. We love arguing the point to try to change the opinion and be like, all right, you believe in that? Well, I believe they should do whatever they want. It's okay. But we'll be at odds in that moment for that reason and lose out on the greater picture of connection.
But as you see, listen, man, I don't know, man. This guy won everything. He won everything. The electricals, whatever. The electorals, he won everything that he needed to win. And yeah, he won New York. And it's like, I see people crying and I don't understand. I want a better life. I want it to be better for me and my kids, my family. I want to, listen, man, I'm not saying I'm doing bad, but I don't want to live the way I was living, paying all this high price for stuff that, like, come on. I don't like to talk politics because I get into like verbal fights with people because everybody has an opinion that, listen, who cares?
And it's okay. Have your opinion.
Yeah, but you know, people get real disrespectful with the opinion. You know why?
Because the moment they feel like they get to understand your opinion, they're questioning the value of theirs. People think if I'm gonna break it into like a simpler. I could be a non-believer in God, right? And you could be a believer in God. And I could sit here and we could argue. And usually a person who believes in God gets in front of somebody and automatically, it's blasphemy. You're going, and it's met with this aggression because Your opinion, if they have any inkling of understanding why or where you are, makes them question their true value. So instead of understanding, you're attacked. And you met with this force because you're protecting your opinion. You're protecting your viewpoint, which goes to show you are not truly comfortable with your stance. Because if I don't believe in something and you do, I'll be like, oh, well, you bugging.
Yeah.
You bugging, and that's it. But if I gotta be over exhausting this energy just for my opinion against your opinion, which nothing changes unless we both agree on one opinion.
That's right.
What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? What are we really doing?
Fighting for nothing. Listen, people
And they laughing.
Yeah, and then
We
they
doing
kill
the
you.
we doing the work.
Some people think that it's real. Then they think their opinion is telling you, like, yo, I'm telling you.
People should question their own values. Music Master by Noli. Look at
That's one thing people don't question, their own values.
their own values. That's
They
real.
never gonna question that. Their values is always right.
It's easier to question someone else.
And people don't even want to take accountability for their values and knowing that they wrong. They don't even care. They just talking to be talking. I just sit and like talking that politics is like, yo, bro, it is what it is, man. You just gotta live life. You gotta question your values. That's right. Them values, you gotta question them because this is your life. No matter how you feel, that's your opinion. I can feel the way I want to feel. So I just learned that this election is like, man, now I really know they could play with us.
I don't care who won.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be this just me. I don't care who won. I don't care whichever way it went. The reason why, when I wake up, I know what I gotta do. I know what my restraints are. I know some of the things that I gotta jump over hurdles to get to. I know how I gotta put food on my table. I know as a young black man, and I'm gonna keep being young even if I'm 90. As a young black man, I know how I'm held in this country by overall spectrum, probably in the world. I understand that. Understanding that, I know how I'm gonna shake out.
Yeah.
So it don't matter who's in the office because whoever get into the office the next day, the next exact day, that sun that raised up into the sky did not shift either right or left for whoever was in office. The wind didn't blow different. My bills ain't changed different.
That's right.
How I got a grind ain't go different. How the world held me ain't different. I told somebody I exercised my rights. I didn't vote. That was me.
I'm gonna keep it real, Spud. I did care who won. You know
I
why?
respect that. I respect that.
And you know why? Because I don't think just like I have a view that I don't think that is right, man. Certain things that both of them said wasn't right. But at the end of the day, I cared about my kids' future and what my kids are gonna do in the future if
do you feel the kids' future just you changes depending on who was in the office?
You know what, Spud? I say financially.
Okay.
Financially, the people's views of that's another thing. You can't really speak to certain, women get real crazy. Oh, yo, this and this and that. Listen, relax. I hear people say I voted for her because she's black. Listen, wake up.
No, but I get but you see, check this out though. I get that because people will go the length of their own understanding and preference. I could understand that. And if someone could clearly say to me, yo, I voted for Trump for money. I voted for Kamala because she's black. Now I get a perspective of why. I understand that. I don't agree with it. I understand that. So then that's your thing. That's okay. That's your thing. It's when you try to force your thing as a perspective. I got a beef with that. You can't force that perspective. So whatever you voted for, I don't care.
And I don't know who you are, but I'm not saying that women are crazy. Like,
hey,
don't call women crazy. I'm just saying that there's the majority of the things that arguing or talking like they say the most craziest things in the world. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, I voted because she was black. Like, Come on, man.
Yo,
Come on.
Itch, bang bang.
You know, I I don't understand, man. Itch, what up, Itch, man?
Yeah, Pot. He said, "Hey, 50 cal."
It's crazy, man. It's just crazy. And to talk politics, people take the wrong things out of content. We might be talking and you don't like what I say, but we all have just an opinion. And at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do for your family. That's it. Your values have to be for your family and do things for your family. Not because you voted because of this person is black or this person is white or you agree with whatever. At the end of the day, you're doing it for your family because nothing's going to change.
Vote
Yeah.
vote for what you believe.
Yeah, people don't...
Vote for what you believe, but I will say this. Get to really truly understand if that's what you believe or what you're fed. That's one thing I see a lot of people, either side, not really understanding the marketing
Of the vote.
of the voting. So I'm give you a quick story, right? Somebody asked me, "Yo, you voted?" I said, "Nah." He said, like, "Yo, why you ain't vote?" I said, "I exercised my right." "What you mean you exercised your right? You ain't vote?" I said, "That's all right." "Nah, you ain't got nothing to say." I said, "Do you own a firearm? Do you own a firearm?" "No." "Why you asking that?" "You have the right to bear arms. Why you ain't bearing arms? Why you ain't bearing arms? Why you asking me that?" We talking about rights, right? Because you exercising your right. But you see, my next question to this person was, name 4 of the candidates that was running for the presidency. They could only name 2. So I said, how do you know that the other people who were campaigning probably were pushing for the very things you wanted? You don't know. Because you was only lost in what was marketed to you. 2 people. Now, chances are the other 2 people ain't going to win. Why? Because of the money. So if money isn't odd to have 2 people at the top of the pinnacle that you can't even see the other ones, that tells you money pushes the envelope.
Of course. That's who's sitting in the
Money
stands.
pushes the envelope.
But that's who's sitting in the stands.
You know
all
what I'm
them
saying?
billionaires. So, Stephen A. said it the best. Them billionaires, they treat these people like puppets, bro. They are puppets. They're billionaires that's just paying their way to be what they need to be, bro. You work and get taxed more than a billionaire, bro.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You don't have no say-so, bro. We live in a world, you don't have no say-so. We free, but what do you own, Spud? What do we have that we could say, Spud, they treat us like, listen, we pay for things that we don't even have no involvement in.
Everything.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
We pay for everything.
We pay for everything. Anything and any little thing.
We pay for everything, so.
It's like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Then we arguing over it. We arguing over things that don't even really make sense because people are not listening.
And now the division grows because the division splits. The magnitude of the division intensifies between people. Where right now in this country, forget this country. I'm gonna narrow it down even smaller for us. And I think everybody on TikTok and everybody on Instagram could agree on this. Just put it into your family. Just think about your family structure. The division in just a family and close friends structure that took place during this election. Times that. So it went from family to your block, to your neighborhood, to your state, to your country, to this world. The division is an all-time high. Once there's division, there's always campaign. You know why? Because now they know the markets to feed the stories and the game to sway vote.
That's just crazy.
This is what they want. This is how it's wanted. This is the play. This is the play. Hey, if shit hits the fan, you are all welcome to come. Most definite. You know what I'm saying? So it's.
I listen, Spot, man. Listen, man. I actually had one guy told me like, yo, they're gonna take you. I'm like, you stupid, man. And he's my man. Like, he like, yo, they're gonna take you. You Puerto Rican. I said, you're an idiot, bro. idiot. Look at how stupid people are. I even told them. Look,
Nate is out of here.
I even hit him with the. He said, "Yo, they're gonna take us back to slavery." I said, "Yo, what slave drives a Range Rover?" He shut up. He looked at me. I said, "What slave drives a Range Rover?" I said, "You make 6 figures. You own a crib, but you're going back to slavery." I said, "You'll have nothing." I said, "You have nothing." I said, "You guys need to speak true facts before you start opening your mouth. What you getting taken? You didn't get taken anything. You worked for it. You actually did what you needed to do to get everything you wanted."
Yeah, we're not going to slavery, and even to say that is just the degree of understanding of what's happening. Again, we put on a whole show for the world to see, bro.
Nothing.
How crazy we look, bro. Slavery of the mind is upon us. Yeah, I mean, slavery of the mind. Shout out to Hey Sir, next song said slavery is the mind, and that part right there, it's been so instrumental. A lot of us as people had slavery of the mind for so long, we think we're free. It's been so long that we don't even see the shackles. We threw diamonds in the shackles. we threw diamonds on the shackles. We like this. Yo, I'm blinging.
Yeah, what diamonds?
We blinging.
You said diamonds.
Diamonds.
Slave didn't have diamonds, right?
In the shackles. Diamonds in the shackles.
I don't understand. Listen, Spud. I just think this was crazy and...
My thing to the people. Don't let your personal experiences with the people around you get to the point of dismembership because of the politics that was put upon you. We here in the warehouse, we're all in the warehouse. Front office works for front office. We will never know. That's in right. in any structure, from sports to industry to music to Hollywood, when the front office gets around at that table, there is 100 things that never gets shed to the field,
that's right,
to the warehouse, to the people on the floor, people working the phones. We never get told the grand play. We get pitched what they want to keep the flow of the system that works best for their controlment. That's the theory, that's the model of every industry. I don't care what you name. We could go to public school system. I don't care what it is, college. I don't care if it's the mechanic shop. Everywhere, bro. Don't forget that, y'all. Don't forget that. You know what the border is to me? It's a violation of my rights to travel, for real, for real. I get that. And you got, shout out to Music Masters, you got a right to feel that. You know what I'm saying? I think the conversations of how we feel as a people would make a stronger sense of a people. It's okay to feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what being by the border and having that restriction to just cross over. I don't know what that is. So someone explaining that to me in an argument or using that as a case, and I'm just using me as a metaphor or an example, I'm not gonna have a great attachment to that. So now me and this person could be in a political conversation and they bring up, yo, the border is this, and I don't care about the border. That don't mean nothing to me. You crazy? That don't mean nothing. And now we arguing a point of personal experience instead of the political stance for the whole entire situation for us. And I'm not pointing you out, Music Masters. I'm just using what you're saying as an experience, and me. I don't feel that way. I'm just using that as a point right now.
Listen, man. I don't know. As I know of, migrants and immigrants are two different meanings. That's all I can say. And migrants and immigrants. Those are two different. And people keep saying, "Oh, the migrants was built in this." No. You get into confrontations because people don't know migrants from immigrants.
That's interesting.
You understand? That's the whole fight of everything, Spud.
No, that's really interesting the way you word it, because as soon as you word it, it gave perspective to the circumstances of people.
And this is what I try to explain to people. A migrant and an immigrant are two different people. Immigrants were the ones who came here first, right? They got asylum. A migrant gets asylum. So, and if you look them up, they're two different meanings.
Yeah, yeah.
So people will argue with you and say, "Oh, this country was built off of immigrants." You're right.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
a migrant. So I'm not gonna fight with you. I don't think that people should come here and be given anything unless they working for it. I don't care where you come from. You're just coming here to take and get. It's not cool. You know, and for them to let whoever in this country, you don't know who you letting in here. And I don't have nothing against the border or whatever. But, you know, like they say, you got to do it the right way. You got to do it the right way. Even though they've been trafficking this for a long time. Nothing's going to be right. It's all about the dollar.
Yeah,
Nothing's going to be right.
yo, and I know my lawyer be like, yo, you be talking crazy. But even if you do it the right way and the right way ain't working for you, if you can handle doing it the wrong way, man, do it the wrong way. I'm a firm believer of doing what you got to do.
To get through.
Do what you got to do, but take whatever it comes with.
That's right.
That's it. Take whatever, do what you got to do, but take with everything it comes with, take it. Take it, but do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but you know, like you have to do what you gotta do to get to what you need to. Listen, you gotta do it, Spud. But like I tell people, you fighting and we arguing over something that it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just telling you the things that you just threw at me was very wrong. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
He's not gonna come here and take everybody who's
we're
here.
We're not going to slavery. Like
you guys gotta
in phrase like in sense of people exaggerating.
Yes.
How they feel. It is remnants of I get you, but we not going to slavery. I ain't going to slavery. I'm busting my.
Yeah.
Let me stop. I ain't doing nothing.
No,
TikTok,
yeah.
I ain't doing nothing.
And
I'm gonna get on with Instagram Live and show y'all how to get over the fence.
Jump over the fence.
I'm gonna show y'all how to get over the fence.
I just be bugging because all I see over there by the border is mad water and barbed wires. I don't see nothing else. I don't see no way they're getting in. Like
Revolver said, there's due process of law, and they gotta respect that. There is due process. I would say there's process of law. Due process be working when they want to, man. They be applying due process when they want to.
Man, they just pass whatever they want, bro.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how you know that it's crazy. You say things like you say you got the right to bear arms, but you can't bear arms.
I'm bent.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the reality.
Hey.
You have the right to bear arms, right? That's the second. I think that's the second one.
Yeah, you got the right
and
to bear
now,
arms.
how you can't bear arms? They trying to take your guns, but they own guns. Everything
Yeah.
is a no-win situation here.
Yeah.
They make laws that they don't even follow.
No.
So I don't understand that. That's when they start throwing that's like the OSHA books. Like I do construction. It's like the OSHA books. They give you codes that they don't even follow. So what is the sense of doing laws that they don't follow, but you're gonna demand that we follow it? You gotta walk straight. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. America is the land of the free. You believe that?
I won't say how many pews I have. Yeah, don't say it.
No.
Don't say it.
You don't got nothing.
Don't say it.
You gotta watch what you say. That's another thing. You gotta watch what you say, how you say it.
You do.
Like you gotta be careful, man. It's not like back in the days. We didn't have none of this.
Yeah, so social media
Killed everything.
Social media has really interrupted, and here sir next song said, you know, we're changing, an energy shift is happening. Like we're in the age of Aquarius, and the shift happens so subtle, like that little pebble rolling down the hill or the snowball.
Getting to a bigger one.
Getting to a bigger one. It happens so much. It happened years ago, but you know what I really believe. The change really, with the introduction of the change, was convenience. Every time we want convenience, whether it's social media or anything, the convenience in things we don't look at the unethical aspects that come with convenience. We just want the like even the music business with Napster. We want access to music. We want and then everybody getting music and download music and then streaming came and we're like, oh my God, they're not paying us for music. Yes, that's the snowball from when everybody wanted to download music because they felt they had the right to have access to it. And that's what happens in life, man. We get this convenience, but we don't look at the unethical parts that can translate after it. We just look at the immediate. We just look at the immediate. AI. Yes, there's beautiful things about AI. But I believe the creativity is. It's like this is what AI is gonna do to the creative, in a metaphoric tone. You remember back in the days, you knew like 19 phone numbers, but the moment a phone device stored the numbers for you, you probably only know 2. You probably only know 2, right? Probably only 2. The convenience took away our motor skill of memory. So subtle, we don't even know that. That's what AI is gonna do to the creative mind. There's gonna be something. It's great. It's amazing. But there will be something lost. And what it will be, I don't know. I don't have the answers to that. But something will be lost. That's just the transitions of life. You know what I'm saying? That's just the transitions of life. Hey, you know what's hot? Get your album, put a Kid album to it. Yeah, I got, check out this Kid album right here, yo. Got a Snoop Dogg Kid album. Pretty dope.
That's what you was working on before, right?
Yeah, Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson was gonna do the. I don't want to say what she. I don't want to put out what she was gonna do. I don't want to blow it up. But yeah, I got a Snoop Dogg joint right here. It's pretty dope. Got all kind of pretty cool stuff in it. That's pretty dope. Yeah, kid.
I just wish people would understand. Just wake up. Just wake up, man. Wake up.
Yeah.
We going back to everything that's not. Just wake up, man.
Be mindful.
That's all. That's all.
Be mindful, man. Know when you're getting played. It's okay. We all get played. We all get played, y'all. No one's exempt from getting played.
That's right.
But know when you're getting played because you can learn from it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You should learn from it.
Just learn.
You gotta learn. You should learn from it. You just gotta wake up, man. You could get played once or twice, but you gotta wake up.
Yeah.
You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail if you don't wake up, man. And that's what a lot of people are doing, is waking up.
Here say, what is human without the ability to think? A smartphone.
A very smartphone.
A smartphone. Smartphone is
Siri.
It's like just information. Like people always talk about, yo, so and so is smart and they're brilliant. No, they're informed. They know a lot of information, bro. I see a lot of less smart people and informed people. Like people be having like breakdown of all kind of stuff, bro, and then walk through a doorway and keep hitting your head. Like, bro, all that information you got, you don't know the duck. People are informed, bro. Like we're in the time of people being informed, and we think they're intelligent. No, they're not intelligent because they don't know how to manipulate the information that they gain in active activity. That's intelligence. Intelligence is having information, knowing how to manipulate, take from, in active situations. Some people just know how to break down. I know, give over. And that's cool too. But intelligence, boy, is something different, man. It's something different.
I don't know, man. This election,
For 33rd, for 33 and the third, I'll make sure you do.
He will.
Yo, shout out to everybody on. I'm loving the energy. You should read my Substack. I say no more. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna most definitely read that. If you make it easy for me, send me where to go. Send me where to go, and or send it to me. However, I'll most definitely check it out. I love being informed, and I love exercising my intelligence, taking what I've learned and applying it in active activity. That's how I break down the concept of intelligence.
I don't know shit about intelligence, but
You intelligent, bro.
I'm intelligent, but I'm just saying that the phones and all. Listen, but I'm not into certain shit, man. I'm not into I live like back in the days, bud. I just live like it's back in the days. I be mad at certain shit that don't work. You know, the light post, plugging the DJ equipment into the light post. You know, little shit, just little shit. But I live like I'm back in the days, man. I'm not too much into the. Even when I was a child, I wasn't even into that. Like, I just wanted to know. That's all.
I love the idea of like being the access of information but even and going back to my theory of people losing the sense of think because of how technology is. I could tell somebody, yo, bro, go this and this and this and this and do this and this, and they have the access to gain this information and a wait for me to break it down and not even do a research where back in the days we had to go to the library, pull the thing out, find the book, hopefully it's there. Like, we have it at the palm of our hands, our phones, our computers, and even then we still minimize our times for the convenience. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Spud, I tell you, man, the way this is going, man, people just need to wake up, bro.
Multitask. Get your computer on, get your phone on so you can still do work. Most definite.
That's another thing, Spud. I really don't like the computers and all that. I ain't too savvy with those. I don't, even the phones. You be telling me sometimes, like, yo, Nate, you took the dude's whole thing off of his page. I'm like, yo. You be like, yo, Nate, you sure you know what you're doing? No. And you break it down to me sometimes. My kids break it down like, yo, Daddy, you know you just took everything off the dude's page? I'm like, yo, you know copy and paste? I don't know how to copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste was take a picture, piece of thing off, paste it to the paper. Listen, I don't know, Spud. I'm not. That technology is like, it's way past me, man. I look at things different, man. You know, like you say, yo, Nate, you just got an IG. I'm listen, man. I don't.
Yeah, my man just got his IG, yo.
Yeah, listen.
He got his IG because we couldn't tag him for the show.
And he couldn't tag me at all. And he like, yo, Nate.
Like, who's your host? His Nate. Where he at? He ain't on.
What's your IG? I don't have one. I didn't have one. Listen, technology is crazy, man. Oh. Technology is crazy, man. I'm old school, man. I remember the beepers, the cell phones.
But even those, like all that, like. And the transition is endless. Like, we always looking for the embetterment. And that's what I mean. With each embetterment, something gets lost, something gets interrupted. Like, every new invention interrupts something. The effects of that interruption, we will never know. But best believe there will be an effect. That's history. Cell phones came. There's no house phones, bro.
I don't even answer. Yo,
you got a house phone?
I only got.
You got a house phone.
I got a house phone.
You got a.
I ain't gonna lie, but I don't answer it. If you call the house phone, you call that. I don't even know who be calling anyway. I don't know who be calling. The phone ring. I just look at the TV because now you know the number. That's a new thing too. The number come up. You like, yo, I don't know who. I don't even know who that is. Like, I'm not.
But you see the transition, like that's what happens. Like, every time we get introduced to something new, something will be disrupted. Something will go to the wayside.
You ain't got no house phone?
Nah, I ain't got no house phone.
I got a house phone. I be bugging when it rings sometimes.
Nah, yeah, I ain't got a house phone. That joint was just taking up wall space.
I told you, even the rotaries. Remember the rotaries? Yeah. I couldn't use that, Spud.
Yeah.
I ain't know how to dial a number. That was hard, bro. That was hard.
I still remember my phone number from the rotary. 456-8020. Back then, you ain't even have to put the 718.
Yo, Spud, I used to go to the payphone. You know, they leave the number there.
Yeah,
sit in the
yeah,
booth
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's mine.
Yeah.
Sit in the booth like it's mine. I couldn't get no.
call the
I couldn't
payphone.
get no phone calls to the crib.
People don't know what that is.
Yeah,
they don't,
see?
They don't know that life.
That's good life,
Getting a call
and the payphone, chilling.
You at the
like
at
you
the store,
own it.
like yo, what up?
Like
yo?
you own the phone.
See, look, I said it. 456-8020. That was the number. 456-8020. You didn't even have to put 718.
No, you just dialed
You
a
just
regular.
dialed a regular number back then. You didn't even have to put where you was at.
I used to get free calls in the payphone chilling, bro. Yo, call me in the payphone at this time. And I was burnt when somebody was on it. Because you know there was no click over. Remember that you could call the operator, yo, I need to interrupt this phone call. You know, a lot of times I would interrupt the phone call. Like, yo, listen, I got to get on that jack.
Yeah, I remember when the click over was a thing, yo. That was like dope.
To hold?
That you could click and hold and talk to somebody else. That was fly.
Three-way.
That was
three-way
fly.
was butter too.
Shit.
When I first heard it got a three-way, I was like, oh, this is fire.
It's, you know, I used to do the three-way for him like this. One phone and the other phone.
That's a check.
Flip the phones. They be talking through the phone. Yo, what up? Yo. I'll be like, yo, y'all good? Y'all good? Yo, yeah, 5 more minutes, man. I'm gonna end the call. Yo, go ahead.
Once they click off. 5 to 7 minute click.
Hold the phones together. Oh, he's word.
That's crazy, bro. I remember they told me that when I was a little shorty, like, yo, sooner or later you're gonna be able to see your face on the phone talking to people. I'm like, yo, nigga, this ain't the Flintstones, bro.
And now look at
the
that.
Jetsons. Remember the Jetsons would have it pop up? I'm like, yo, there's no way.
Yo, it is. I was blown away with texting when I came home. My nephew Brian, he was like, yo, take my phone for the night. He gave me his phone and he was like, yo, you could text. And I was like, I could text. What does that mean? He was like, yo, you could write a message. And I was like, you could write a message, like a letter? And he was like, yeah, you could write a letter and they'll get it. And I said, wait, from the phone I could write and they'll get it.
Yeah.
I said, how they get it? He was like, yo, it goes through. I said, how do they get it? I was blown away, like, hold on. And he said, yeah, it's free all night. What? I was over there texting, sending all yo, and I'm texting. I'm gonna write all my thoughts. I don't even know shorthand, so I'm writing everything out. Shit be like, yo, your count was mad small at this, so you can even send it. I had to send like 5 different texts.
You wrote too much,
bro. So I was hyped, bro. I was blown away with that. Technology was crazy. Google blew my mind.
Technology is very crazy.
Google blew my mind, bro. They was like, yo, you could text anything.
It's so dope, the phones, that you could write now and they give you the meaning. You ain't even got to go to, I remember I had to go to the dictionary. I couldn't even find the pages because they was so little.
Yeah.
The words. Now you go to the phones. You can even speak it to the phone.
Yeah.
Yo, what does this mean?
Man, you could type the first letter and it already, from recognizing how you write and the
It
words
comes up.
The words is coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my phone like, I put G and it's like, get it? And I'm like, like, no, that's not what I was writing, man.
Yeah, get it.
That's not what I was writing, but technology, man. I want to send a big shout out to everybody that always joins us this Sundays for Dungeon Talk. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Again, this is Living Room Conversation, where we invite everybody to partake and share their viewpoints. It's never, and I don't even want to say this is disclaimer. We just talking. It's never to false points. Again, this is conversations that me and him have, and we just put the cameras on and invite for dialogue to spark conversation that I think as community it's very important to have different perspectives, share those perspectives, and you might even gain a new one. You know what I'm saying? You might even gain a new one or get more rooted into what you believe. So I wanted to just send a super shout out to everybody that jumped on today, man, and showed some love as always, man. And shout out to everybody who be riling up my man, the Mad Podcast. The Mad Podcast.
They rile me up. I don't know who that person is. They just riled me up because they said we be having Diddy conversation. Yeah. I don't know. That riled me up. I don't know what she do. Whoever that is.
Yo, shout out to Music Master. And also, we most definitely welcome different perspectives and also topics. If you guys got topics that y'all have, and sometimes it might not be something that you guys can spark or want to spark, please shoot it our way. We love having conversations, and we love building and sharing it. It's very therapeutic to hear points that you might believe in, or even share them. So most definitely, please do that, man. But I don't know. You got any closing thing you got on your mind, my brother?
Nah, man.
Anything? You good? You good?
I'm straight, man.
You straight? All love. All love.
Always love, man.
Always love. Always love.
Man.
Always love. I'm Sport Brooklyn.
I'm Nate.
And this is done. It's 30. And this is Dungeon Talk. Shout out to everybody that joined us, man. Y'all have a safe weekend. I know tomorrow's a holiday for some.
Yeah, Veterans Day. Shout out to all the veterans.
Shout out to the veterans. Shout out to those who are family members or relatives to veterans. And shout out to those who might not have been in war, might not have been in any type of service, but are a veteran in heart for their fight in life. Salute to y'all. See y'all next week. Y'all be safe. Have a good one, man. And we out.